Okay, so welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'm recording this in the right fucking way. So the reason I'm recording this bit at the start of the video is because the whole of this first video was filmed in portrait on my phone. I did not realise that I obviously have to film in landscape, which I'm not used to doing. So I'm really sorry the first video, the first like 25 minutes, which is the whole video, is in portrait. It's really annoyed me, but I filmed so much and I didn't want to not put it in. I'd actually planned to do like a full week of prep before putting a video up. I had so much content from day one. I thought I might as well just put up day one. So I won't be doing it day by day. That's just way too much work for me to do. I will start like filming less and just piecing it all together and do like maybe 1 week at a time or something like that. But here's day one anyway, and yeah, enjoy. Okay, so I think I have to get used to recording myself more frequently now if I'm going to be doing a YouTube. So day one of prep is today, and I could not be more fucking ready for it if I tried. Like the last like 5 months have been shit, to be honest, in terms of life throwing me curveballs and my mental health going down the drain like massively. Had some of the lowest days I've had in years, and I'm not gonna lie, it's freaked me the fuck out. I'm gonna have to change arms. I don't know why my left arm is tired this morning. I'm not even trained. Yeah, it's freaked me the fuck out, and it's just been a shitty few months. I am somebody who just thrives off a challenge, and I love pushing myself. Like, I'm such a highly driven person. Like, I just fucking go for it, to be honest. I like a challenge, I like pushing myself, and this is just something else that I can get my teeth stuck into. And I've done photoshoot prep and diets multiple times, so it's like, it's not new to me. And each time I do one, I fucking love it. People think I'm mad, but I'm like, I love it. I love the difficulty of it. I love that feeling of being just a little bit hungry, or a lot hungry at some stage. This is fucking great. Look at these stairs. There's like, here I am, fitness coach, like out of puff. I swear there's like 100 of them. Yeah, I just fucking love that feeling of just like being a bit hungry, and like the challenge of it is just, you feel so proud of yourself once you've done it. And like, because it's not easy, not everyone can do it, and like that's why I like it. Because if it were easy, every man and their dog would be doing it. Do you know, like, fat loss in general is not easy. The process is simple, but the actual doing it, the actual taking action, for a lot of people isn't easy, because we have a lot of external factors that affect it. You know, like family, work, kids, life. I'm lucky I don't have like loads of commitment. Like, I don't have kids, I don't have family and things to look after, so I am in a kind of optimal position, if you like. But I just love the challenge of it all. And like, to any of my clients that you know, go through a fat loss phase and they do have all those commitments, I'm just in awe of them, because they're just phenomenal. Like, you know, doing it whilst you have kids, doing it whilst you have a crazy hectic job, like doing it when you have so many more commitments and family and things to look after, like, it's tough. But yeah, I am excited to get my teeth stuck into this. And to be honest, like, this next 12 weeks it is obviously about getting me lean. It's about getting my legs lean, because they're stubborn as fuck. So we're really gonna push over the next 12 weeks to get them lean. But for me, this next 12 weeks it's about regaining control of my mental health, to be honest. It's about discipline. It's about having that rigidity, that structure back in, that kind of drive, do you know, which I'd kind of lost, or I have lost, but it's now coming back. And I'm actually putting a post about this out tonight. I'll say tonight, I don't know when I'm going to release this. But for me, like, years ago when I was in a really shitty place with my mental health, and you know, I didn't want to be on this planet anymore, I was in a really dark hole, the thing that saved me was my training and nutrition. Like, that was the catalyst for growth, and it always is for everyone. Like, your health is wealth. Do you know, if you don't have that, what do you have, you know? Like, you have to look after yourself. And it's not that I haven't been looking after myself, but my mental health has been down the fucking pan. And the very thing that helped me all those years ago was actually taking more control of my training, taking it a bit more seriously, feeling my body better, and being a bit more strict with myself. And it saved me. So it's gonna do that again. Like, that's the aim of this. It's to pull me out of this shitty place I've been in mentally over the last few months with all the crap that's been going on, and to help me find my fire again and my energy, which is something that is probably, I would say, the thing that is commented on the most. And when I'm not 100% myself in terms of my energy, it's so noticeable because I am so up here all the time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to recording all this. I'm gonna just run you through how my days start initially. I will always wake up and have a lot of water, okay, because we've not drank all night in our sleep, therefore we need water before caffeine. Trust me, it helps with the caffeine crash. Like, if you have water first, caffeine when you actually really need it and not just having it first thing, makes such a difference. I'm going under a bridge, I might be echoey. And then I got into a really good habit of doing like an hour of work before going to the gym, like first thing, either at like 5 or 6 a.m. I stopped that for a while, so I'm starting to do that again. And then I always just have to start the day with movement. Like, so today's rest day. Monday is usually always a rest day. Although in hindsight, I probably should have trained today because I'm away to London on Thursday, but I'll just have to push sessions back. And yeah, I just have to start the day with movement. So whether it's like a walk or a training session, like, I have to. And to be honest, I walk to the gym anyway. So even on the days where I am training, I walk there and back. I just need fresh air. Like, that's just me. I'm such a morning person. You don't obviously have to train in the morning, but I have to get out and get some fresh air, get some movement in, and feel like I've actually done something before I actually officially start work, do you know? Like something for me. So that's what we're doing now. We're starting off the 12k steps. That's what I'm on already from the get-go. It's week 1. What the fuck? How high are they going to go? I don't know. Okay, it is 10 to 11 and I officially need to take a break from client check-ins to go and have my first meal of the day because my stomach is starting to rumble quite a bit. I can deal with a little bit of rumbling, but it's now like really loud to the point where I think my clients probably hear it in their check-in feedback. So I've already had almost 1.5 litres of water, and now I'm gonna make my oats. Okay, so I've had the same breakfast every day for like, I don't know how many years. Like, I absolutely love it. A creature of habit. Some people hate having the same thing every day, but I literally bloody love it. So I'm having 40 grams of oats. Oh, yeah, there we go. And then I have a scoop of, I have a scoop of protein. We isolate because I've got a lactose intolerance. But I actually don't mix my protein in my oats because it gives me the bulk. And I know that everyone's like, oh, if you do it the right way, the consistency is right. I know, but I've just got into the habit of just having the shake first and then having all the delicious stuff on toppings for the oats. You done?
I love it.
So Darren's made his cameo. His wife
I kind of love it.
Talking absolute nonsense. So in terms of toppings, I literally never stray away from small pack of raisins, kids pack of raisins, a square of the best chocolate going. So the Lindt caramel with a touch of sea salt. Sometimes I get the Aldi Mosher Roth caramel, I think one it is. But any sort of, oh my god, this is my favourite one. And then I also have frozen raspberries, which I actually need to get more of because they're running out. And I crumble a Lotus Biscoff biscuit on top because it's so good. Oats are done.
Is this your life now?
Yeah.
Camera.
It is, you're part of it, so you gotta get used to it, hun.
No.
Say that again?
What about if your audience wants to see me more? You'd be absolutely raging.
I mean, that's fine if that's the case, and we'll give the people what they want.
I know what it means.
This is only the first video, so we'll see how it goes, yeah? Okay, so belly is full and I've got coffee number 2 to crack on with more check-ins. Right, so a bit of a rookie error on my part. I normally have coffee number 1 first thing in the morning before the gym, then I train fasted, and then I have then I have a second coffee at like 10ish. Then I usually have my meal at like 11, 12ish. But because I don't train on a Monday, I've had my first coffee later this morning, which meant I wasn't quite ready for my second coffee, but I wanted my breakfast. And now I'm having my second coffee just after my breakfast. I feel too full, like I don't feel ready for it. But I also don't want to have my coffee too late, because if I do that in the afternoon, I will not sleep. So I might just have to ditch the second coffee today. Okay, so I've just finished, I finished 1-to-1 client check-ins and Thriving 3 check-ins. If you're watching this thinking, what the hell is Thriving 3? It's our group coaching programme, 12-week group coaching programme, and our girls are doing so well. This is the beginning of week 3, and they're doing amazing. So I've just done some of their check-ins. Alex is cracking her way through some as well, and now I need a break because I've been sat at my desk for 6 hours now, 5 hours, no 5 hours now, and I just feel like I'm getting antsy. Like, see, when I lose focus and stuff, I just get antsy. And I need to get up and move around, and I also need to have lunch because it's 2 o'clock and I haven't had my lunch yet. So I've still been downing water. I'm onto my second bottle here. I actually don't think the first bottle was full this morning. I think it was like half, so I need to make sure I have another full one of these. This is like a godsend during prep. Like, loads of people don't drink enough water, but this is the very thing that's going to like keep you full as well as hydrated. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to go make my lunch. I will show you all what I'm about to have. Okay, I'm actually putting my mic on for this because, is that even on? Yeah. Because I'm going to make a lot of noise while I'm making my lunch here, so I'm hoping that this kind of drowns it out. I don't know if it will. If it doesn't, then I will cut this bit out. So I'm literally just making a tuna salad for lunch, like as simple as that. But look how much lettuce I am putting in, because it's all about the volume when you are cutting, let me tell you. So I'm going to pause this because I need to get the chopping board. So yeah, tuna salad with cucumber, sweet corn, half a thing of croutons, and some mayo. It's going to be tasty, tasty. Hold on a second, I need to wash this. So normally when I'm on prep, I will actually like prep my meals in advance, which I probably will the further I get into prep, because I will have lesser energy. So it'll just save me so much energy during the week. But this first week, my calories aren't super low yet anyway, and my energy's in a pretty good place. So I thought, you know what, and also I'm away Thursday down to London for the evening. So I thought, you know what, I'll just make my meals. I've got itchy nose. I'll just make my meals as I go, and they're not like too time consuming. Like, you know, if you have an air fryer these days, things are just so much easier. But yeah, one thing I will say is, like, people tend to overcomplicate their meals and think, oh, I can't think of like nice meals that are like healthy or, you know, that have good protein in it. Like, just ask yourself, what do I like eating? Like, what do I enjoy eating? And just keep it simple. Like, I am not one for spending hours in the kitchen. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind cooking, but I don't love it. Like, the less time I can spend in the kitchen, the better, trust me. So just keep it simple. Like, what I always say to clients is, first design your meal. Like, always design your meal around a protein source first, whether that is fish, eggs, meat, whatever it is, and then add in like your carbs, your fats, your veggies. It just keeps it simple and makes it so much easier. I'm actually gonna weigh this 2 seconds. Do you know what? I stopped that there because I was actually gonna weigh my meal, but actually I'm not gonna, and I'll tell you why. Because see, when you've been tracking meticulously for years, you get an eye for certain portion sizes, and you just know. Now, I always weigh things like pasta, oats, and things like that because I don't like to guess with that. But like for things like mayo and sauces and stuff, you can guess whether it's like 10, 15, 30 grams. So that's why I'm not going to weigh it. So this is why it's really good to track like religiously, like even especially at the start of your journey, to get a bit better accuracy. But also just helps you learn. It just helps you like eyeball things a bit better when it comes to prepping your own meals, so that when you are doing a diet and phase again later down the line, you're not like, even though you are still weighing things, there's certain things you'll be like, I don't need to weigh that because I know the weight of it. So hopefully that makes sense. And there we have it, a tuna salad. Woo! Okay, it is time to go out for second walk of the day to get the rest of my steps in. And yeah, then I'll crack on with some more work, more check-ins when I get home. Can I be arsed going outside? No, I can't. I really can't. I'd rather just crack on with work. Oh my god, I can't get my shoe on. Can't do two things at once here. But your gal has goals, and this is how discipline is built. This is how we get sick results. We do the things that we don't want to do more often. So one thing that I do when I'm out a walk sometimes, just to like pass the time, so I quite like going out for a walk anyway, like quite happy listening to music, but sometimes I don't feel like listening to music. Sometimes I just voice note people. So either I will respond to clients, or I'll voice note my friends and catch up on like my personal WhatsApp, my personal phone. So this is what I've been doing just before I came on my video here. Okay, I feel like I have not stopped today, but it's good because it just distracts me from actually being hungry, which I've not really been very hungry today, but it's because I also ate more over the weekend. So first couple of days of prep are always a little bit easier. So now I'm actually going to have 2 Baby Bells. What have I got to have? 2 Baby Bells, 2 caramel rice cakes, and some carrots. And then I'll make dinner later, and then I've got pudding, so I've still got lots to play with. And this is me on, my starting calories are 1645, so pretty decent. So one thing I'm sad about is that I normally have like 15 grams of Biscoff spread, and then banana, and I'm not even having that. I'm just having the bare rice cake. Like, it's sad, but I've got to get used to this shit because I've got 12 weeks of it. So okay, so I'm in my hoodie now. It's time for dinner. It's been a busy working day. If you can hear my air fryer, I'm sorry, it's very loud. I don't even know if you can hear my voice. But I'm making salmon, sticky rice, leeks, tomatoes with a little bit of sweet chili sauce. It's honestly one of my staples that I have in my diet. Like, I'm like so lazy with food. Like, I literally just rotate like the same meals. I'm not really that adventurous and like try cooking those. Like, I can't be arsed with that. So this is something like I rotate with a few other recipes, and it's just so quick and easy. So yeah, I will put a video in of the meal once it's finished because it's so good. And actually, do you know, hunger's been fine today because I think I said in a clip earlier that because I had more food at the weekend, like the first kind of couple of days of a diet, I always think are fine because I had more food. So like my body's, you know, fine with it. It's going to be more towards the end of the week that it'll probably start, or actually even maybe in a few days it'll start to get a little bit tricky, but your body kind of adapts to it quite quickly. And I think I said at the beginning of this video, like, I kind of like that feeling of being a little bit hungry. It's like a bit of a challenge. Feels kind of nice, you know, like, you know, you're pushing yourself, you know that you're going to get results from it. Like, that's the sweet spot of dieting, and honestly that's the part that most people struggle with, is that feeling of hunger, because it isn't comfortable. Like, it's pure discomfort. But if you can actually get used to that feeling of just being that little bit hungry after your meals, or even before your meals and after your meals, it does get easier, and you just get used to that feeling. So yeah, initially it's not easy. It's not easy initially to sit with that feeling of being that little bit hungry, or a lot hungry, but eventually you just get used to it. It's just like with anything, do you know, like, your body does adapt. And you can do things like refeed days. Like, we do that with our clients sometimes if we feel like they would benefit and if they need them. But yeah, I'm going off on a tangent now. Can you tell it's been a long day? I don't even know if any of this is making sense. Darren's just told me off for not having the fan on or opening the kitchen window because I'm making salmon and it's sticking.